What's going on, guys? This is Zach Adkins, and in this video we're going to talk about my video that kind of blew up a little bit in the last day. It's about 40,000 views, which for me is pretty crazy because I think it hit a nerve with people, and it was the stop giving bands your money, VIPs, meet and greets are a ripoff. And I really want to actually look at some of the comments. I want to talk about some of the things that people were saying, an instance where I was told I need to take it down by some people in the industry. Let's get right to it. My channel doesn't get as many views as I would like, and this video kind of did something that must have struck a nerve with people, and that's cool. I like that. So if you watched that video and you're in this video, welcome back. I have a few points I want to make about the video. First of all, thank you for all of the 1,000+ comments about your experiences with meet and greets and VIPs, and some of them were really cool. Some of them were also in line with what I was talking about, but the big thing that I want to touch upon is, well, I want to break it into a couple categories. Categories are going to be people that continue to perpetuate this weird culture and they are trying to justify it. The next ones are people that think they're too good to do a meet and greet anyway, so what does it matter? And then you've got the people that want to do the meet and greets but just want to have a better experience. I understand where people are coming from this mindset. The mindset is like, why would I pay for anybody's time? Nobody's above me. And I get that. I understand. The problem I have with that is we all have things that we're interested in. Some people to me, it would be absolutely ridiculous to spend any money whatsoever to go watch a football game when I could watch it at home on the TV for free. It's not about the football, right? It's not about that. Literally, just speaking of that, the Bears game is on right now. My wife's mom passed away in January. She was about to watch the game, and she goes, my mom hasn't texted me about the game yet. And then it hit her, right there, because they always texted about the Bears game. It hit her, and she was like, oh, my God. It's more than football. It's that's what they talked about. That's what they did together, and that was the thing they shared since she was little, So it's more so than just going and watching football or going to a band's meet and greet. There's so much invested into these artists or musicians, artists, any kind of celebrity, or athletes and stuff like that. It's not just about meeting some human being. There's a lot more to it. Or the other, what's funny is some people, they're like, oh, I would never pay money to go see another human being. But don't you go see a freaking doctor? You pay him money. What about a chiropractor? Freaking grocery store. You got to talk to people there. You got to pay them money. So don't act like you're on this freaking high horse and that you're better than everybody else because you don't want to go to a meet and greet and talk to somebody. We pay our money to whomever, and there's usually a person behind it. So get out of here. Now we get into perpetuators, right? The people that are sitting here going,
oh, well, you need to understand, Zachary, that people need to make money in this industry, and we're not making money on album sales anymore, and this is how we have to do it now.
I understand. I want you to make money. I never said that meet and greets should never be a thing, and it's ridiculous that people charge money for meet and greets or VIPs or whatever. What I'm saying, and what I will always say until the end of freaking time, is that the value of the meet and greet or whatever it is you're offering, the value must match or exceed the price paid for the whatever experience it is. Here's an example. You go to McDonald's and you're like, oh, I want to order 2 Big Macs and a Diet Coke. Boom. That's what I want. That's my order. Maybe it's $20. You hand your money through the drive-thru, they give you a bag. And you're like, I can't wait to eat this freaking 2 Big Macs and drink this Diet Coke. I'm so hungry. And I paid money for it. And then you drive away and you look in the bag. Well, you got 2 McChickens and a Sprite. And you're like, what the hell? That's not what I paid for. So you turn around. You go back, and then not only can you not talk to anybody about it, you go to the drive-thru, they don't even care that you're complaining or that they did anything wrong. Not only that, but when you do get in contact with somebody, they tell you, well, you should just be happy you got anything at all. You see the point? And that's over $20. Meet and greets are freaking hundreds of dollars sometimes. Value has to meet or exceed the price. That's the point. If I'm paying money for something, whatever it is, I want to make sure that the value is there for what I pay. The perpetuators are like,
well, again, you have to understand that they're not selling any albums anymore, so this is how they have to make their money.
Okay, awesome, part 2. If this is how you're going to make money, then maybe you should do it right. Maybe you shouldn't show up and act like a jerk or act like you're too good to be there or over frickin' price it for you to sit there and go, nah, thanks, okay, get the hell out of here. No, dude, this is not how a free market works. People will sit there and say, I will pay you $500 for a meet and greet. I want to, and it says, I'll get a photo, I'll get this, I'll get a little thing, I'll get a handshake, and I get to take a photo with you. They show up, they don't get those things. You think they're going to come back and give you another $500? No, they won't. And then guess what happens? You sit there and go, man, we're not making enough money anymore. I can't do this anymore. You're the one that screwed yourself. You know what would be better? If you charged $300 and you did all the things you promised you would have done for $500, and then that person, every time you come through to town, will be there. $300. And they're like, it was worth it the first time. It'll be worth it the second time. It'll be worth it the third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time. Get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how this is a hard concept to grasp, all right? They were so excited to do something, to meet somebody who was going to give them what it was that they paid money for, and you blew it. You blew it, and that's why you're not making money. Say it with me now. The value matched or exceeded the price. That's the point I'm trying to make. I want people to make money. I like making money. I like them to make money. I like spending money. I like spending money on people and or things that I enjoy and like. I had a guy reach out to me and said, man, I would suggest that you take this video down because you're not doing yourself any favor in the music world. I don't give a shit about that. I'm fine. Aerosmith charged $500 so you could take a photo in front of their official Aerosmith banner. You didn't even get to meet the band. You didn't get a poster. You didn't get nothing. You could take a photo in front of their official banner. Talk about a bunch of bullshit. Hey, I'm upset that you said that our VIPs weren't worth it. Well, you know what? I feel sorry for them because it means that they're delusional. I'm not saying they're delusional. If they're upset about it, they would be delusional. So don't put words in my mouth. This is a warning for musicians. That's all it is. This is a warning, a foreshadowing of, if you want to continue making money, you better start treating your fans better. You better start giving more value. Spent $500, it was worth every penny. I'll do it again. Money's not the problem. Like this one here, the Black Label Society VIP was great. Wasn't expensive at all. Everyone was ridiculously nice. They signed everything, gave out swag. 20 people there. We got early venue access. We got to pick where we sat before everybody came in, took pictures with everyone. Zach chased me down to shake my hand and said, thanks for coming. Class act all around. See, now we're talking. We're talking about a good VIP experience. Zach Wild, I've heard, maybe there's instances where it wasn't great, but I've heard Zach Wild is another one that, like, he's like, did I get to shake everybody's hand? Did I get to meet everybody? And he, like, makes sure that he gets to. Whether he wanted to be at the meet and greet or not is irrelevant. Maybe he didn't want to be there. Maybe it's like, ugh. But he goes, you know what? These people spend their hard-earned money to see me. I better make sure. And if he chases someone down to say, I'm going to shake your hand because you paid to be here, amazing. That's the kind of stuff we need. That's memorable. This guy, he didn't say how much it was, but, let's say it was $200 or something. I don't know, $100. He's going to go, every time Zach Wild and Black Label Society comes around, I'm going to spend my money there. Guaranteed, no questions asked. It's going to happen. Now, you've guaranteed a customer for the rest of your life. What has to change is that musicians need to understand that you are a salesperson. Value has to exceed the price so you can continue this journey of being a musician. And if you don't want to do that, then maybe don't be a musician. Maybe go work at a job that pays $20 an hour, and it doesn't matter if you have a good or bad attitude. You just show up and do your job. Or you could be thankful that you have hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands of people that actually care about you and what you do. This isn't to say that you shouldn't make money doing it, because you absolutely should. I'm all about it. Maybe be happy and thank the person and say, wow, it's so amazing that you did that. I'm so happy that I was able to, affect your life in some way. Thank you for being you. Holy shit, that changes the whole game. They think about, what is this going to do for me? Does it solve a problem? Does it help me? Does it inspire me? Does it make me want to do more in my life? People DMing me, I can't tell you how many people have talked to me about this. Like, they've reached out to me personally and they're like, man, you have hit the nail right on the head. And people working in the industry are hitting me up and saying, you know what, man, I'm going to do better. How crazy is that? I hope that the video continues to grow, and I hope that you guys enjoy what I have to say. And if you don't, I don't care. Put it in the comments. If you have more experiences of great and or bad ones, put them in the comments. I want to read them. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.